Welcome back to the 4 on 2. It is Monday, and today we're talking about millionaires. We'd all like to be one. An estimated 5% of adult Americans actually are millionaires. That's 1 in 20. For those of us who aren't in that club, today we're talking about the habits that potentially could help you become a millionaire. I'm joined now by Jan Hyer-King, founder and chief technology officer at Bicycle Financial. I'm surprised. 1 in 20 Americans are millionaires?
They are. They don't feel like it, but they are. Yes.
And why is that, that there are so many, and how do we get to be in that club?
Well, there are some habits, and I think the first habit is these are folks who focus on earnings. So they focus on what they can make. They go out, they get the highest paying job they can get. They have multiple streams of income, and what they do is they monetize their habits. So if they're bikers, they train people on the side, and they find a way to do that, and that works.
Now, this is simple math, really, in a lot of ways, right? So you got to create a budget, you got to figure out how much money you got coming in, how much money you got going out. You want more coming in than going out, and that means living within your means or below your means. So if you have a good job, you feel like you got to get a nice car and a nice house. Not always a good idea.
Not a good idea. These are folks who actually keep their spending relatively stable, and then they increase their savings and they invest those savings.
And people who could be classified as millionaires aren't living a millionaire lifestyle. That's why they're millionaires.
Probably not. Warren Buffett is a good example.
Right.
Very old home, old cars, but we know he's a billionaire.
You know, one of the things about the Bay Area is people who were lucky, fortunate enough to buy a home in real estate, particularly in places like San Francisco several years ago, could have $1 million or more in equity in that property, but they're not living a lifestyle as a millionaire.
They're not, and they're probably struggling because they have a high mortgage rate, and again, a house is not liquid, so you can't just, you know, right away capture dollars out of it.
Okay, so again, the biggest advice on trying to become a millionaire is what? Is
earning. Go out and get more and more money that you can get and save it and invest it. And credit cards and spending, keep it in wraps, because financial freedom is the mantra for these folks. They also really watch their fees. So fees on penalties or any of those things, they're very, very conscious of. And these are finally people who financially have a plan, because otherwise they would fail at it.
So even if you're making a modest amount of money, you can still be smart about how you invest that money, maximize your 401k, for example.
Totally. And you have ways to do that, a lot of ways to do it. You can automate your savings. But the key is save more, invest more than you spend. Okay. Very simply.
Now, we just talked a short time ago about Donald Trump's economic speech. For those of us who want to become a millionaire someday, what is the news that you got out of that speech that could help folks or hurt folks?
So I heard 4 pillars out of Donald Trump this morning. It was tax reform, trade reform, regulatory reform, and energy reform. The first one on taxes was the most interesting, obviously, to me. And on the taxes, he was minimizing the brackets from 7 to 3. Now, if you are a millionaire today, you're still going to be at the top bracket, but you may pay a little less. Child care, they find a way to monetize that in a different way. And also, finally, the notion of business taxes. The bottom line is what Joe Tuman said earlier. There's a lot of spending that happens from the government that has to be curtailed to pay for all of that. Otherwise, we'll go into a recession. And who gets impacted the most from recession? The middle class.
Sure.
And also those 1 millionaires, not the multi-millionaires and not the billionaires.
Are you saying vote for Hillary if you want to be a millionaire? If you're already a millionaire, you want to vote for Trump. If you want to be a millionaire, do you want to vote for Hillary? I don't want to put you on the spot.
I was just going to say, I'm going to pass on that.
I won't do that. All right. I like Steve Martin's advice. If you want to be a millionaire, first get $1 million.
Yes.
Not so easy to do.
Or like Trump, get it from your dad.
Okay. Jan Hyer-King, founder and chief technology officer at Bicycle Financial. Ted?